So first, I'd like to bring on Beth and Tom from Safeway so we can talk about how we can keep the good times rolling in Washington, D.C. Welcome back to Win TV, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Denise.
Oh, so good. So glad to have you. I told you my little episode at Safeway this weekend. I was there, and this is not my commercial, but I may as well say it. But my Father's Day, I was cooking for Father's Day and doing my shopping there, and just kind of went overboard with the food and the items that I wanted to serve the guests. But if you can do it, you just do it. So how has Safeway prepared for the barbecue season? Because that's where we are right now.
Yeah, great call out, Denise. This is a very fun time of year for us. And you look at some of our many great selling items, whether it's steaks, ribs, cherries are big this time of year, peaches. So it's really being in stock in those top selling items. And our in-stock position this year is better than it's ever been, even though with some of the logistical challenges. But we're really doing all we can to make sure that we have the right items at the right price at the right time of year, frozen ice cream sandwiches, ice cream, to really help our customers have the best shopping experience. Because this time of year, especially around the July 4th time, it's a great time for families to get together and, being outside, as you said, summer just broke, and celebrate.
About that. Yeah, I know that's what's so exciting. I mean, just lighting up those grills and trying to figure out, kind of combinations of food, because summertime is a very special time, to bring people together. Now that we can get together again, isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but still, you all are dealing with, just like the average consumers are dealing with, inflation that's taking place, and everything that we purchase right now is just skyrocketing. So tell me, Beth or Tom, how can Safeway shoppers actually stretch their dollars so that we can, have the kinds of events we're accustomed to?
Denise, that's a great question. And, we work very hard on that. One of the ways is our Safeway for You app, where you can get extra savings. And based on the items you purchase, you get extra deals, where we have our free rewards program based on how you purchase. You can get free groceries, or you can use those savings to get money off your gas bill. And our app is now a one-stop shop. If you don't feel like going to the grocery stores and you want to order online and have somebody deliver them for you, you can do that too. So, on top of the great deals that we have each week in our ad or our promotions with our club price, using that Safeway for You app is another great way for our customers to save, and especially on items like gas, free groceries, and getting home delivery. It's a big win, and I'll tell you, it continues to gain traction with our customers.
No, I would think so. I mean, I was going to ask you to repeat that, and I'm glad you did when you said free gas and extra groceries. I mean, I love that because that's what people want. I mean, right now we're cooking for our households and guests as well. And so how does that work? If you don't mind explaining that to me, Tom, about the free gas.
Well, Beth, if I'm missing any of the details, feel free and jump in. But
Sure.
Based on how you purchase and the money you spend, you will accrue points, and the points are attached to your phone number. Once you sign up online, you can download the app to your phone.
And it's the Safeway for You app.
Yep.
Okay.
And it'll track it all for you. And then, when you go to the gas pump, you put in your phone number and you get, up to $1 off per gallon on gas. Or like I said, you can use the one-stop shop on the app to get groceries delivered direct to your home.
I love it. And does it matter what gas station you go to, or is it?
ExxonMobil is our current partner.
Wonderful.
And Safeway stations as well will offer the discount.
Yep. Okay. We have 18 Safeway gas stations down in the market too. Great call.
That's news to me. Are there any in the district?
Not the Safeway gas stations. That's where we have our ExxonMobil partnership.
I got you.
18 outside of the district.
Wow. I'm telling you, talking about a one-stop shop. That's fantastic. So I know you do the weekly sale paper for some of the items, you're talking about. And I know that I guess the question is, are there items that we should be waiting for that show up in that sale paper? How does that work?
Right now, cherries are a big deal, and oftentimes, we're kind of at the mercy, if you will, of what the crop will bear. It's been a great crop, but getting the trucks out here to ship it has certainly been a challenge. So that's a key item. I'll tell you another item that continues to take off is our whole watermelons and our watermelon bowls. Customers love, though. You can either get it pre-cut for you, or you can buy your own watermelon, buy it. But it's really the seasonally relevant stuff like peaches, which we'll have in the upcoming ad that broke today, and all the way through 4th of July at great prices. Those are some great seasonally items that are available right now.
I know Safeway would want to take credit for it, but I have to say the fruit this season has been exceptional, especially the watermelon. It's just, you can't even find a bad one. They're all pretty good. So, and I'm glad that, we can get them there and in other places. And you're saying the pre-cut watermelon bowl.
It is. Actually, we have a company-wide contest, and our stores down in Safeway are currently leading the way out of 2,300 stores on selling the most watermelon bowls. So that appeals to everybody. It's a great item. And to your point, Denise, the quality of the watermelons this year and the cherries, as long as we can get it, and the peaches is really good. Really good.
Yeah.
I just learned that our stores are offering yellow watermelons. Something that I didn't even know existed until this summer. And I've been told that they're sweeter than red watermelons, that they are a really popular item in other parts of the world, not so much, not as available in the U.S., but we now have them in many of our stores.
Yep.
That's wonderful. Well, as we have that, what I call the extended Juneteenth holiday going into July 4th, it might be something good for folks to try. I know I will, the yellow watermelon.
Yeah.
We've had some once before, but sounds good. Sounds good. So Beth, I know that, we've been participated with you, and Safeway does a lot of community events. Also the Kick Hunger campaign and so many others. What is it? Is there anything that you all are working on right now that we need to be aware of?
Oh my gosh, so many different campaigns. Every month we have a different campaign that we're focused on to support our local communities. I will share, since Washington Informer was such a great partner, the results of our March 2022 Kick Hunger campaign raised $321,950 for the Capital Area Food Bank and the Maryland Food Bank, and that will really go a long way to helping neighbors in need. Most recently this spring, we did a campaign to raise money for Save the Children, to give money to assist families and children affected by the crisis in Ukraine right now. Just in our division here in the Mid-Atlantic part of the country, we raised $211,000 for Save the Children, but nationally through all of our divisions across our corporation, we raised nearly $7 million. So that will hopefully have a good positive impact. We also ran our annual Cancer Research and Treatment campaign. We give money to cancer organizations providing services to patients, offering screening, offering treatment programs. And that campaign, we raised, I have to look in my notes. For that campaign, we raised about $200,000 as well. And I actually misquoted the Ukraine campaign. So our cancer campaign raised $211,000. We are giving out 14 grants to organizations like Children's National Hospital, Nueva Vida, Arlington Free Clinic. But our Ukraine campaign, our division raised $271,934. So we really have a busy community program going on. And we're so grateful to our associates and our customers who are so generous in supporting the campaigns when we run them at check stands in our store. In our many stores. I do want to mention that in August, we're going to be partnering with the Washington Informer again, and this is going to be our 6th annual School Spirit campaign. And through this campaign, every Safeway store in the Mid-Atlantic Division in Delaware, Virginia, Maryland, and the District of Columbia, each store picks a school in their local community on whose behalf they fundraise. And the schools get the proceeds of the money raised in the store. They can use that for school supplies, school programs, school-based food pantries, and more. And in the first 5 years that we've run this campaign, we've supported about 400 schools, given away over close to $1.5 million. And we partner in DC with some really great organizations, including your newspaper. We also partner with El Tiempo Latino, with the Washington Commanders. We work with Fox 5 TV and Odyssey Radio, and it's really a team effort that brings great results for our local schools.
Well, that was that was a mouthful there, Beth, and it shows, and that's the whole idea, because we are trying to supply mouthfuls of food and support for those who need it. And I think it's great that Safeway has, taken is a good community partner, that you found places.
We also have a campaign this month, which is called Fill a Glass with Hope, which we're presenting in partnership all month long with the American Dairy Association, where we are raising money to provide our local food banks with liquid milk, because very often milk, because it's a perishable item, is one of the most requested but least donated items that food banks receive. And the nutritional value, particularly for children, is so important. And so when this campaign concludes at the end of June, we'll be donating milk to our local food banks. And until then, customers can come into their local Safeways and make a donation at check stand and donate to the Fill a Glass with Hope campaign.
I think that's really great. And like I was saying, at least when it comes to hunger in DC, we know that it's still a critical problem. Actually all over, not just DC, but in the whole metropolitan area and around the country. Food insecurity seems to be worsening, which now is putting a lot more pressure on companies like Safeway to step up, and communities that shop in Safeway to support those programs to make sure that people have enough to eat. So I'm really, here at the Washington Informer, we're very proud to be a part of all of these efforts. And glad that you all are always here to share what you're doing.
Yeah, so throughout the year, we raise funds on behalf of what is now known as our Nourishing Neighbors Initiative. And we actually raised another $302,000 during May. We did a campaign that will fund organizations providing summer meals for children when schools are closed. Yeah. As well as organizations that are connecting their clients to federal meals programs like SNAP and WIC. And so we are providing support to those organizations to address hunger relief throughout the year. It's something that we are working on.
Well, we want to thank you so much for sharing all of this great information with us. Tom, I want you to feel better. It looks like you got a little something going on over there.
I'll be okay.
Good. But because you all have a lot of work to do, and you're doing a lot of work, to support the community. So I really hope that you're feeling okay. And I want to thank both of you all, like I said, for being with us today and sharing all of this great news and letting the community know how we can support each other through our donations to the programs that you sponsor. So again, thanks a lot for being with us.
Thank you, Denise.
All righty. Thank you.